Yeah, I was able to confirm at least 3 of the officers were in custody at some point today.
Left already, including 3,000 from Israel.
And we're told if this political stalemate lasts for much longer,
or more things that they need. So I think that's a really
here at Dulles International is because Customs released.
It's known as the second leg of the Triple Crown, but now
hospital was even built. People voiced serious concerns about
for not only ICE but public safety. The best way for
is apparently Preakness wasn't one of them.
This popped off this side view mirror, but that's not all. I mean, you could see this massive limb leaving behind this big dent on the bed of the truck, and then just a few feet behind,
women under your charge were sent on a mission to go.
St. Paul's by the Sea Episcopal Church sits just a block off the boardwalk and beach in Ocean City. It's wedged in among the resorts, hotels, and restaurants. But these days, the church is providing a very different sort of accommodation.
And then we have the women's side over here.
Pastor Jill Williams opened a shelter here last spring, which houses as many as 30 homeless people each night. She believes the gospel commands it.
Absolutely. And this is the congregation. You know, there's no less church happening here every evening at 7 o'clock when our guests come in and have dinner together, and there's shelter and there's compassion and there's love. That is no less church than what happens here on Sunday morning.
City officials see it differently. Back in June, the city started fining Williams and another church leader thousands of dollars per day, citing, quote, barrack-style living quarters which violate zoning codes.
To realize that the government of our town was in opposition to us helping this group of people. It's awful. It was awful.
Williams believes it has nothing to do with zoning. She believes city leaders and business owners simply don't want visitors and their families confronted by the homeless while they're trying to enjoy vacation. So she and the church are suing the city in federal court.
Because this will have implications for every church across the United States. This has implications as far as our constitutional rights go. And it will affect every person. If the government has reach inside of a church, what else does the government have reach inside of?
Now, officials with Ocean City's government declined to go on camera with us today since this is now a legal matter, but they did issue a statement saying that all they're doing here is enforcing their local rules and regulations the same as they would for any other home business establishment. The city has filed a counterclaim denying the church's allegations that its rights are being violated. It also accuses the church of deliberately violating local laws, but the city has stopped issuing fines. Pastor Williams tells me that's not enough.
What do I want? I want them to leave us alone. I want their foot off our neck, and I want their hands out of our faith.
No court dates have been set, and the shelter in this church by the sea continues to operate on a nightly basis. In Ocean City, Brad Bell, 7 News.
It's like a shift in the air without him being here.
This is 14-year-old Tayel Coates, a young brother with 5 siblings. His family sent me photos of him doing his favorite things, fishing with his uncles and dad, playing at his mentorship program, and celebrating getting great grades.
It affects his mom a lot because that was her best friend. And because she put her all into him. They're literally like clones of each other.
I spoke to Tayel's grandmother, Jackie Coates Carpenter, and his aunt, Morgan Wingate. His aunt was on the phone with his mother last Tuesday when he asked for permission to get food from the new food truck.
He only asked for $20. He called his father. His father said, yeah, Papa, you can go to the store, come back. You understand?
And then Precious called me, she was screaming. She was screaming. I'm like, Precious, what? She was like, they shot my son. I'm like, what? I'm like, she's not saying this to me.
I just don't get it. He's just going to the truck. It's 4 years later. We still at the same spot of kids can't go to a truck and get something and come back and return home. You understand? And I'm just hurt.
Tayel was killed seconds after he got his food. The bag was still in his hand when he died. His dad sent me moments he cherishes, like this one.
2 hands, boy.
His last with his son.
He just sent me a video last night of him teaching him how to drive a car. And I was like, he's never going to be able to do. I'm sorry.
His mother is 7 months pregnant while dealing with the pain of having to bury her first child.
He don't know how many people he had broken heart They broke my heart. It just hurts.
We need like.
This snowman, what are you going to name the snowman?
How about.
How about TJ Oshie? Wasn't that your favorite player?
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
I like it.
Let's go.
It's nice and that's nice.
Oh, I should have put Naughty on the other side.
I'm Connor McMichael from the Washington Capitals. We're here today to just meet with some kids that trying to bring some holiday spirit and bring some joy to their lives.
He's a bird. Exactly.
He's an eagle.
Who is the most likely to score another goal?
We'd probably say Ovechkin.
Yeah.
Yeah. He scored 900 of them.
Yeah.
So he's probably got more in it.
Every single game, we got 20,000 people there cheering us on. So anytime you have a chance to give back to the community and show that we care deeply about them and we appreciate their support is awesome. Brightening the kids' days, I think, just seeing all those smiles, I think that's what it's all about.
And then we got the ice rink.
Yeah.
Who's this? Who's your goalie, you said?
That was Charlie.
Yep, and then we got Logan over here. We got ice rink in the backyard. Santa Claus on top. We did it big.
Thank you. And enjoy your ride.
After a long-awaited buff and shine to these hand-carved, circulating steeds,
It's even prettier than when I remembered it as a child.
the iconic carousel on the National Mall in Washington that's charmed children for generations has reopened.
I used to ride this as a kid, so this will be cool for them.
The merry-go-round delights because it stirs in us a sense of nostalgia.
It's fitting that the carousel should be here among the other monuments to freedom.
But for Sharon Langley and Linda Dorsey Walker, the joy of sitting atop one of these whimsical beasts reminds them of a childhood bittersweet.
I took one look at the carousel and tears just poured out. All those memories of getting punched and hit and called names flooded back all at one time.
I lived in Baltimore, Maryland, and I think that's where our story begins.
I used to ride the bike on a regular basis up to Gwynn Oak Park.
Gwynn Oak Amusement Park was a popular attraction.
Walker and Langley grew up near this popular amusement park, which featured a version of the very carousel that now spins along the National Mall. But segregation prevented black children from entering Gwynn Oak Park.
Soon after we moved to the community, and we were like, wow, we want to go into this park, it's so close by. And he said, no, Negro children are not welcome. For 10 years, they have been trying to desegregate this park, and nothing would work.
Walker recalls that every time she and her black friends tried to get into the park, there was a heavy price to pay from neighborhood children who agreed with the park's whites-only admission policy.
There were white kids that lived across the street. They beat us up, punched us in the face, kicked us to the ground, spat in our faces, called us all kinds of names, kicked our bikes, and we just ran crying. We weren't deterred. A group of black ministers heard about these children getting beat up, and they said, we need to do something about it.
That's when the park erupted into a literal flashpoint for the civil rights movement in America.
The arrest of hundreds of demonstrators seeking to break down the park's segregation lines gained national publicity.
They were beat up, arrested, carried away. He was ordered to desegregate his park before the end of the summer. He chose quite deliberately August 28th because that would be the same day that a lot of those priests and rabbis and ministers would be here in D.C.
On the very day the park desegregated, Martin Luther King Jr. uttered words now foundational to humanity.
I have a dream.
But what he forgot was those original annoying little children who were 9 and 10 and 12 and 11 years old would still show up.
Free at last! Free at last! Thank God Almighty!
He deliberately didn't choose one of us to be the first child to ride the carousel.
I did grow up knowing that we went to Gwynn Oak on the first day that it was open to everyone.
He saw a man carrying an 11-month-old baby who hadn't gotten beat up, hadn't gotten spat on, and hadn't caused him trouble.
I actually really love the pictures of my dad and I together. I was very young.
She got to make history, but have no memory of what preceded it.
To my horse.
As the first black person to ride this merry-go-round, Sharon Langley traveled to D.C. from her home in L.A. to celebrate the reopening of a carousel with a complex past. Langley didn't know that she'd get to hop aboard this refurbished ride with the very people who made this moment possible, including a once 9-year-old trailblazer named Linda.
She's just meeting us, the children that brought it about today for the first time.
We know that they were there. We know that their efforts are what opened the doors. But to meet them and to talk with them, I thought it was amazing. It's really important to realize that it really was not that long ago. It always takes a committed, caring group of people who want to help us progress as a community and a society. Years later, many other people benefit, and you hope that they remember the journey.
I'm Jay Corr for 7 News.